Welcome to Season 12 of the Social Work Rants podcast, providing an inside look of the social work mental health profession, social work being political, the struggles of social work entrepreneurship, the intersectionality of mental health and finances as it relates to social work and society as a whole. Let's get it. Hope you enjoy. Hello, social workers, mental health professionals, and change agents. Welcome to another episode of the Social Work Rants podcast. I'm your host, Bas Moreno. Saludos a todos. Greetings, everybody. Thank you for tuning in, tapping in wherever you are watching or listening to this podcast. I appreciate all the love and support. Gracias a todos por su apoyo. You continue to follow the podcast on Instagram at the Social Work Rants podcast. That is all one word. Hit that red subscribe button on the YouTube channel and leave comments, leave messages, share, download episodes, leave a review. We'll get back to you if you leave comments. However you listen or watch the podcast. So shout out to everybody that's been tapping in. This week's episode, is a shout out to the Knicks. I haven't been a Knicks fan in a long time. The Lakers were my first true love of the NBA, and the Knicks ended up being my backup team in the '90s, especially after Magic Johnson had to retire due to his HIV status. The first time around, he retired, so the Knicks kind of like uh, became the main team for a couple of years until Ewing missed that layup in '95. That being said, they are NBA champions. I was in New York. I went to a Liberty game on uh, Sunday, and between the Puerto Rican Day Parade and people still on a high from the Knicks winning the championship, the city, I haven't seen the city buzzing like the way it's been buzzing um, way before pandemic. It's been a long time. Uh, so that being said, this episode about the Knicks and mental health is still Men's Mental Health Month. And shout out to particularly, Karl Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson. Uh, Karl Anthony Towns is the starting center. Mitchell Robinson is the backup center. Mitchell Robinson earlier in the playoffs talked about his mental health not being in no good shape. Um, I haven't seen anything like details in particular. I don't know if he shared particular details or not. Other than saying that his mental health was not in um, where it needed to be for him. I guess his baseline. If and and you would think when you're on a it doesn't matter who you are, how much money you have, or anything. No mental health. Um, everybody, one way or another, so something will happen that will trigger you having some issues with mental health, whether it be death, loss of a loved one, or just anything going through some sort of trauma, things of that nature. Like I said, I don't know what Mitchell Robinson was going through, but I'm glad he spoke out about it. It reminded me of Ron Artest, Metta World Peace, whatever his name uh, is now. I don't think it's even Metta World Peace anymore. But that's what he was last known as. And when the Lakers won the championship in 2019, they interviewed him, and he said he shouted out his psychiatrist. So which is great. Putting mental health on the forefront, in the spotlight, um, in the finals. And a team like like the Lakers, and I'm not saying this because that's my team, but no, they are a name brand in terms of sports in a multi-billion dollar franchise, and having a player helping you win a championship, talking about mental health like live and with no filter. It was great to see it. So shout out to Mitchell Robinson. I hope he, he's getting the help that he needs to get. Even if he won a championship, doesn't mean that he could still be dealing with some sort of depression, anxiety, things of that nature. We see many celebrities like Robin Williams, a, a comedian making movies, Mrs. Doubtfire, Popeye, Mork and Mindy, and and passing away due to suicide. So just because people got a smile on their face and doing their job, and they see you know doing something that hasn't been done for our franchise in 53 years. Like, I hope he's getting the help that he needs. In terms of Karl Anthony Towns, shout out to him. You know, unapologetic in terms of talking religion, quoting scripture, talking about still grieving the loss of his mom, and I think he lost like 7 family members due to COVID, and so his story definitely hits me to the core. After losing my mom, and losing all the 10 clients that I lost during the pandemic. So, um, and for him to being traded and being scapegoated somewhat, and being blamed by a teammate for not winning games and not meeting quote unquote expectations of doing well in the playoffs when he was in Minnesota, and being traded to New York, and to being embraced by the city, um, in particular, certain areas of Washington Heights, and for him to divine intervention. I know that feeling of having a loved one doing something in the heavens, something positive, and still helping you out here on Earth. So his story, we can relate so much to it. Shout out to him. Shout out to the team for winning the title. So many New Yorkers, even those that don't live in the city, are happy, excited, seeing stuff online. People coming to New York for the parade. That parade is going to be Madhouse. I'm doing my best to be there. Hopefully, get there early enough to see something, and it hopefully won't be as crazy as predicted. So, once in a lifetime opportunity to practice self care in a city that never sleeps, and looks like a lot of people has not slept since last Saturday as of this recording. So, um, yeah. So to the men out there, you got literally two world class athletes in their prime in one of the biggest cities, if not the biggest city in America, playing on another name brand team. Uh, Arguably, the Knicks has literally united the city in a way that no other sports team in the city can really do. And they talking about their mental health, talking about grief and loss. Uh, go get if you're not in therapy, go get some therapy. I literally saw my therapist, and I was excited to see her because I had a lot of stuff to talk about. So go get the help that you need. Again, there's always 988. It's 911. Look up psychology today. There's different um, resources out there to go seek a therapist to address whatever it is that you're going through. But definitely, get the help that you need is so important, um, because people need you in your life, whether you realize it or not. So, um, and so shout out to everybody who's going to be at the parade. Again, shout out to Karl Anthony Towns, Mitchell Robinson. I hope they continue to share their stories. I know Richard Mitchell Robinson. He's going to get a huge, free agent contract somewhere, and so interesting to see how he deals with whatever he's going through with his mental health, and now he's adding the added pressure of getting a huge contract upcoming this summer, and how he deals with the emotions of that. Um, and people will be watching. So, um, and we'll be watching it as well. And hopefully, things will work out for him. And that's all I got for today. So, to those going to the parade, please behave. Uh, and yeah, looking forward to it. And kind of not looking forward to it because it's a madhouse. Is going to be absolutely insane, but once in a lifetime type of thing that you just got to go and deal with the good or the bad. So that note, uh, thanks again for always supporting, listening, watching, however you rock with the podcast, uh, merch sales or whatever. Shout out to all of you. I appreciate you. Until next time, peace.